I admitted it. We're still challenging for top 4.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you man, after finishing with it was 8th place.
Huh?
Was it 8th place you finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You might.
And you finished 4th?
You might
third.
Third. Yeah, third.
You didn't win the league.
Third. I know we didn't. Okay.
No, you didn't win it.
Okay. Anyway, I look forward to the season. Yeah, let's get it.
Go on. It's top of the league privilege and that. So
let me start off this week. There's something that's been bugging me. You Liverpool fans need to calm down. You understand? You need to calm down.
If you want to chat shit, we'll chat shit.
It's not shit. It's not shit. It's not shit. It's
And
not shit.
then
You Liverpool fans need to humble yourselves.
Welcome to FanTVnChill. Special episode is our first episode where we're going live today. As you can see, some of us have made an extra effort tonight to get dressed up and fresh and ready. But we're gonna get straight to it, yeah. So I think it's week 4 slash week 3/4 because all the teams haven't played the four games, yeah. So I'm gonna get straight to it this week. Obviously, some man were sending shots out here before games were over. And I don't want to say any names, but you might want to take a shot. But you know what? Like Ebra says,
it's only slow. Don't worry. Let me end you.
What's mad?
You know
what's mad?
You know what's mad?
And let me just say something. Let me just say something. Right, all you man them and gal them, listen. Tell your wifey, tell your boo, bae, whatever. No Netflix and chill tonight. It's time for FanTVnChill. Tell them.
That no banter, yeah. I knew he was gonna come with some shit things like that, yeah. But you know, what
are you on about? What are you on about? What are you on about?
Let's come on the show.
Let's be real, yeah.
You know,
if I came, but anyway, let's get straight to it. I want to get into my game. Bilal wants to get into his game, so you know what? Top of the league somehow. Let's get straight to Arsenal.
No, oh yeah, to be top of the league is
top of the league privilege. Let's go.
We don't really care about the top
So
of the league.
first, obviously, before we start, how was it being on top of the league for what week? So this is because you guys.
Well, we live in it, so I can't even.
One week. How was it?
But how was it? How was it being the first one to talk for 2 weeks? Anyway, I just wanted to know. Did you enjoy it?
Listen,
Was it good?
you man, Arsenal are trash.
Okay, cool. Just
You
check.
know, don't get it twisted.
Was it good?
Fam,
Was that 1 week good?
fam.
I was telling you, was that 1 week good, yeah?
Fam.
Okay, cool.
You've had like
It's my turn to
it's
talk.
week 4.
It's my turn to talk.
You man are gonna finish like 10. Watch that.
Second thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say is obviously.
my days.
Got the drinks for the boys.
Like, bro, you've won like 3 games, yeah.
Fam, this is what happened. It's good. When Arsenal on top of the league, it's good. Man brings champagne.
It's
Everything.
champagne,
It's all good.
But the thing is,
It's all good.
like, let's
Let's take a shot for the massacre that took place at the weekend, yeah, because obviously there's a lot of fallen soldiers out there.
I need a shot. Trust me. Ollie needs a shot. Shit. There'll be a lot of toasted. Shit.
There's a lot of fallen soldiers at the weekend.
I don't. Why am I? There's nothing to celebrate.
There's nothing to celebrate, but sometimes you just have to take a shot.
But yeah, anyway, so obviously, it's weird. This week's kind of weird for me because obviously, what happened obviously this weekend, obviously, my game's obviously insignificant. So obviously, yeah. So we went into the game. Obviously, I think in the preview I did say obviously the game. I felt like we was going to win, but I went on to say that I didn't think it was going to be. I didn't say it was going to be an easy game, but I think I thought something like 2-0, something like that. Obviously, it ended up being 2-1. Obviously, a win's a win at this time of the season. Obviously, the first half, if I'm being honest, was a poor first half for us and for them. Obviously, it was a boring first half. It kind of reminded me of the. I think there was a game. I think when you man played against West Ham last season. I think the first half was kind of like.
Oh yeah, the first half. They didn't even show the first half on Match of the Day.
Yeah,
they just pretty much skipped half time.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as that, but I just felt like it wasn't a great first half. And then obviously in the second half, we we upped our play. We played a little bit better. Wasn't obviously until we obviously brought on Pepe in the second half, which then changed the fortunes. Obviously, we got our first goal from a man like Saka. Obviously, he's celebrating his first England cap. Obviously, early on in that week, and then obviously scores his first home goal for Arsenal. Puts us 1-0 up, and then obviously Pepe.
Hey, the build-up. I'm not even an Arsenal fan. Talk about the build-up.
It speaks for itself. Obviously, the little link-up play on the side, and then the little run into the box, little dink to the back post, nice little header. Obviously, there's a couple of man them in that area. Nice little header. It was in the top corner. He put it the only place he could kind of score. Great goal. Obviously, we go on from that. Obviously, breeds confidence, as I've been saying. We then get a second. Obviously, amazing run from Pepe on the right, cut in, slide it home, Henry-esque, 2-0. And at that point, I was thinking. At that point, I was comfortable. I thought the game was going to end 2-0. Obviously, Sheffield United huffed and puffed, have a couple of chances. Obviously, you expect them to then come on to us. They got a goal. To me, the goal was kind of a bit of a lucky kind of goal, but I think it's McGoldrick puts it away well, and obviously makes it 2-1. For me, in previous games, more so last season, when it goes 2-1, I felt a bit nervous. In this one, for some reason, I didn't. Even though obviously at that point Sheffield United did have a bit more territory and stuff, I did feel comfortable. Obviously, we grinded out the win 2-1. Can't complain. Like I said to you at the start, this obviously my game's kind of insignificant. Obviously,
I will say, unlike I felt that the last season, I felt that's a game you may have lost or drawn.
Yeah, we did draw.
But I feel like kind of Arteta slowly but surely restoring some confidence. And back into the team, because you did enough to see it off, and then you did what you had to do. But listen, I like Pepe. I like quick, skillful players, and it was good to see him come on and get a goal. And obviously going forward, I'd like to see him do better for Arsenal.
Yeah, he's kind of lost his spot. Lost his spot right now, obviously to Willian. So obviously that will do him the joy of good, obviously, to try and get himself back into the squad. And that's all you need. Obviously, any team needs competition to spur players on, obviously, to go further in the season. So obviously we'll see how things go. Obviously, like I said, 2-1, comfortable in the end. Not too much scares, and we go on from that. Obviously. It's in the Are
you just taking it one game at a time? Because obviously Arsenal do tend to start fairly well during most seasons. They do start.
In the Arsene Wenger era, I'd say we did that. Not necessarily since then. Because like last season for us, we lost the first two, and then we won our third. So you can only play what's been put in front of you. And obviously, the only test that we've had this season, obviously, is Liverpool. We lost that, so. We'll see how it goes. Like I said last week, it was an improvement on that loss, obviously. But our next game, obviously, is against Man City away, so we'll see what happens. Obviously, they're licking their wounds from their draw away to Fulham, but you never know what can happen after the international break. But anyway, I'm going to pass it on to my boy.
Take a shot. I'm going to take a shot.
I don't need to take a shot. You know what? Yeah,
this is going to be interesting.
You know what?
You know what's mad? You know what's mad?
You what?
You're going to. Are you going to tell them what happened? Are you going to tell them what happened?
I don't
tell
really
them what
care.
happened.
Yeah. Listen, I'm talking.
Tell them what happened.
Let me talk.
So
the thing is,
are you going to tell them what happened? Are you going to do anything?
We're live. You're going to push me to say things.
No. I'm telling you. Tell them what happened.
All I'm saying, we're live.
Okay,
let me speak and say my shit.
Go on.
Fam, you man when they come up here, cool.
Yeah.
But just know your place, fam. End of the season, we'll be here on this table. Yeah, you wearing like Black the Ripper or whatnot. Yeah? Listen, know your place.
It's funny that you say that, because it's funny that you say know your place. But I can't remember what episode it was. I think it was either the transfer episode we did or the first preview we did. And I did say to you, this season wouldn't be as comfortable as it has been last season. And obviously, I didn't expect the result of the weekend, but I did say that you'd be in position. And I did say to you also that once you've toppled that hill and you got to the top of that hill,
fam, I'm not. Listen.
I'm getting twisted. I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing against any of that. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. Just enjoy your gas, innit? Just enjoy your gas. But like,
I'm not gassing.
Just be real with yourself. Like, Arsenal, Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's.
And I think
you've got this.
and also I think I remember saying I think I said it in the quiz. I enjoy this style of you. I want to see this.
I don't even care. I do
see
not even care about whatever you guys are trying to do here. Listen, fam, we know where you man are gonna be come end of the season, innit? That's what matters. Like, it's still very early on in the season, yeah, and you're getting bare gas. You're getting gas from flipping winning charity games. You're getting gas from flipping winning your game. I will bring that back. I don't care.
Your game.
What?
Because listen, you're doing your best to deflect what's going to happen.
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about my game. I don't care.
You see stress.
Arsenal actually says Arsenal. Yeah. Listen.
You see stress. And I admit it. I understand. I understand.
Man's got 7 reasons.
You got 7 reasons to be stressed.
Listen.
I understand that.
Arsenal actually starting to piss me off more than United. Because these men are so gassed, man.
And you got Everton next game.
I don't even care, fam. We got them in it. That's calm.
That's calm.
That's gonna be mad.
Fam, it's Everton.
Aston Villa. It's Aston Villa. It's 7 reasons. It's Aston Villa.
Okay. Let me talk about my. Are you guys? Are you obviously?
It's Aston Villa.
Okay. The score is what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you previewing your game or?
I'm going to.
Why don't you talk about your match predictions that we did last week?
Listen.
See, we're playing Villa away from home. We are strong favourites. It was an interesting game last season. We nicked it last minute, but you never know. But I expect us to fully beat them when we go there. I'm gonna go with 3-0.
It is what it is, isn't it? Like we lost again, right, to Villa.
Oh, you previewed it, yeah?
You lost. You lost.
Okay.
You lost.
Chat shit, yeah.
You lost.
Fam, let me tell you something. When I was watching the game, I was behind the city. You know them ones behind the city.
Listen, man. I don't even care. Like, listen. Look, you're gonna choke.
It's Halloween.
And die live, yeah. The thing is, I'm looking at the Villa score, and I'm not even that. Like, it's a freak result. And I'm not even
freak result. Did you watch the game against Leeds?
Let me speak in it.
How many goals did you concede against
so
Leeds?
Do you want me to give my opinion or not?
I'm asking you a question. How many goals
do you want me to give my opinion?
Yes,
or
I
not?
do.
Shut the fuck up and be quiet.
How many goals did you concede against Leeds?
Let me just talk in it. Let me do my piece. If you want to talk about your trusting, you can talk about it.
Go on.
I'm watching that game, and I'm looking at that result, and I'm not even affected by it.
You have to be.
This is why you
give my personal
attitude. You come with the wrong attitude. You played a high line against Leeds. You played a high line against Villa. You got caught out in Leeds, and you got caught out in Villa, and you're saying you're not worried.
Listen,
okay,
we can play however we want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me talk. You're not even letting me.
I'm letting you talk.
Together.
Okay.
Fam, put your life away. I'll use you right now.
Talk.
Fuck's sake.
Talk.
Let me talk. Like, how am I gonna put it? How am I gonna get my opinion across when you're flipping? Every time I'm about to say something,
I'm sipping.
Shut
I'm
up,
sipping on the lead.
Listen, fam. We can play anyhow. How we line up against Villa, we can play a high line. We are better than them. Yeah, we expect to get a result. You know what I mean? True. This is not even about tactics.
Can I talk? Okay, thank you. You say it's a bookie game, yeah? It wasn't a 2-1 defeat. It wasn't a 3-1 defeat. It was 7 goals in the bag.
The annoying thing about
that's bookie.
You
7 goals is bookie.
You
don't think it's a humble pie?
Come on, it is embarrassing. It's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
But you're missing what I'm saying. You're not listening.
I'm listening.
You're not listening.
You're
to
saying
what I'm saying.
What did you say? It's a bookie defeat.
Are you watching that game? Yeah. Are you saying it's because the only way that they got that result is because the players were so complacent. Don't take anything away from Villa. They did what they did. This is what I say. Like, really, you're not even a realistic guy. Like, why am I trying to put any sense in your brain, man? Get out of there. Get out of there, fam.
You see the scoreline.
Get out of there, fam. Are you looking at Aston Villa and Liverpool, and are you comparing? You looking at that result and thinking like, whoa, this could happen again.
You got trashed.
There's a lot of factors that probably why that high line didn't work for that game. You start with the keeper. Alisson is not there. That confidence is gone. Like, because obviously he made an error, but we know Adrian is not really it. And if there's one concern again moving forward for the rest of the season, I'd say, that goalkeeper situation, the backup man, if he's there, if Ali's there for most of the season, no worries whatsoever. Because even some of those goals, in a weird kind of way, I wouldn't be surprised if Ali saved some of them, even though some of those deflection, etc. But it is what it is. I think it's the sort of game I'm looking at it. I'm saying, The attitude was shit from the get-go. Obviously, sloppy performance for the keeper, sloppy performance from individually from Gomez, like you said, people being exposed. I've gone on your side a little bit to say Gomez is probably not as... I've said this previously. I've said he's not maybe as good as I thought he was. You know what? My last piece here, I'll just say, you know what? It is what it is, isn't it? Credit to Villa. Well done. You know, they got they beat us, they destroyed us, and I hope there's things to take as a manager. Obviously, even players, come on, man, it's the Prem, and you got to be ready for every single game. Like, that's all.
Right, let's get to Old Trafford. I don't even know where to start. I've already had games this season where I've been sitting there and I've been fucking this, fucking that, fucking this. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. All I'm going to start off with is the first 2 minutes, Martial, great. And I think that's everything great that we did after that. And obviously Bruno converted. But on the serious top, it is stress. It is honestly stress. Because I watched that Tottenham game. Don't get me wrong. Going into that Tottenham game, Tottenham are a decent team. Mm-hmm. They've got quality players. So we're always going to be wary. And they can match us. And on their days, now it's not like back in the day when we could just walk up and beat Tottenham. They're a different side, world-class manager.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Grips on your ways, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. Streets not safe, but I never run away, even when I'm away. OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray.
I'm absolutely raging. Embarrassing, shocking. Ollie out. Ollie the fuck out.
We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
So obviously the game started off excellent. I was there, I was deep in it. Listen, yeah, I even thought of picking up my phone and ringing some certain man and saying, yes, 1-0. I did, I'm not gonna lie. But I thought, you know what? Shut up, just watch the game. It's a good thing I did shut up and watch the game. Because literally, before I know it, I think at the time I must have gone 2-2 to want my food or something. And then I come back and I'm seeing 1-1. And then I'm seeing the highlights of how 1-1 has happened. I don't even want to watch it.
I swear Bailly was...
I don't even want to watch it.
Before you continue, it's funny that you said that Bailly, because I wanted to bring that in. I forgot that. So obviously, so with the Bailly, because you said it, and you also put it on the page. I'm happy that
100%. And I'll still sit here and say it now. I was happy that he was in the team. My problem with the whole thing.
What I would say is this. Yeah. It's funny that you said that. Like you said, you're happy with his team. Then Carrie was gonna say. You're gonna talk about. You said your problem is what?
Finish what you were gonna say. Or?
Are you gonna carry on talking about Bailly? Or are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm still gonna carry on. I was talking about the goal.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Yeah, I was talking about the calamity of the goal. How none of the defenders and the lack of communication is just so frustrating.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to come in because I wasn't sure where you could go with.
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't really give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about your players.
Yeah, get to a point.
Imagine if Lindelof.
This guy's talking too much today, man. What the hell?
Imagine if Lindelof.
He's got his sunglasses on, hasn't he?
Imagine if Lindelof did what Bailly did.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have won on him a bit more.
Listen. No. Hold on. Have I even finished in my analysis?
You went straight from talking about Bailly to talking about the defence. If it was Lindelof, you would go in on
Wait. I haven't even finished. I've not even finished.
Carry on, sir.
You got
right. Let me carry on. The whole calamity of clearing the ball from Bailly to fucking Maguire to Luke Shaw. It was a whole calamity. And in that back four, I can't say it enough. I'm pissed off. We spent I spent fucking too much money on Harry Maguire. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, he should not be captain. Patrice ever said it best. Yeah. Like, how is it that man, he's been at the club for such a short time and he's wearing the armband? No! Man needs to concentrate on defending and leading the back four. Not the rest of the 10 man on the pitch as well. Because it's pathetic.
Yeah,
he can't do it.
No one who can do that.
No. You can give it to David De Gea. David De Gea can be the captain. Let the rest of the players concentrate on playing the game and doing their job instead of...
Did you see the goal? The goal was no jokes, yeah? The first one was that the one when
the ricochets and then
when Maguire pulled, was that the one where Maguire pulled Luke down?
You trying to get him out of the way.
I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. So my whole thing is like Maguire's the captain. He's got to take responsibility, and even going on to the game, he's obviously listen. The back four, Luke Shaw's been playing there. I'm glad we signed that Alex Telles. Because Luke Shaw, I'm sorry, been looking fat, slow, he sit on the bench. Right, so going back to Eric and Harry Maguire, obviously they haven't played, that combination of them two haven't played together a lot this season. But regardless of that, the defending was just shit, and both of them were shit. It needs to be much better. And then obviously the next minute we give away a free kick. Cool, not a problem. Just at that level, when you give away free kicks, just somebody stand in front of the ball, pick up the ball, and then before you know it, Eric Bailly, why is he not on Son? Why is he not? Before you know it, Son's gone, and all of a sudden they're 2-1 up from us leading.
It's a good finish though.
It was a great finish, but I'm looking at the defending, and I'm looking at us giving away the free kick, and I'm wondering why has nobody just picked up the ball or stand on the ball? Just don't let Tottenham take it that quick. It was just and then the marking, like you can't switch off at that level. And that's what happened. And all of a sudden, we're 2-1 down. It's gone from smiling to looking like donkeys in a mere fucking seconds.
Can't wait to this.
And then
Fam, you're gonna break my temple, fam. What are you doing? No, I mean, Bailly's not gonna pay for this. No, I mean.
And then I'm even trying to recall the next incident because I was so pissed off. Was it the red card?
Yes.
It's a fucking red card. I can't tell you how pissed off I am with that red card. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. And if you're gonna book players for diving in the box, then you've got. It's just fucking pathetic.
Did they use VAR for that, or was it just
apparently, I listened to some communication later on the pitch, and I think the referee was saying something about he might have used it. I don't know. All I know is the referee did not go check the fucking monitor. What's the point of having that monitor there? He's clearly unsure. The time he's taken to give the decision, and then Martial to walk off the pitch and all that shit. Why does he not just go and check the monitor? Listen. How if you're marking me and then I go to get you off and then I lift my arm like that, I'm not lifting at the chest.
Did he elbow Marcel in the face?
He was going like this, but he's then caught him on
his body and almost like.
But then he caught him under his cheek.
Did he catch him in his cheek again?
I didn't see too.
Believe me, I've watched it.
Yeah. I think it was just clever. I think he knew what he was doing. He wanted to wind him up, but without being deliberate and getting a red card.
It was just pathetic. Either both men should get a yellow card or they should both get sent off. I just thought that was pathetic. And that.
Yeah, no, I think the red was harsh, but I think the only way, the way the ref is looking at it is like, because Martial just bit, because I think he teased him in it, and then
that's why I wanted to get your opinion, because in my opinion, the thing is, I don't feel like this he elbowed him. It's kind of like a. It was kind of like a handy kind of thing.
He knew what he was doing, but it's like, I'm going to go there, but I'm not going to go there. But Martial turned, because he's got reasons to
all I'm saying, going forward, if any of the Man United players get slapped, I want them to fucking drop on the floor. Listen, I want them to drop on the floor.
He's got reason to stand
I want them to drop on the floor.
Because it's almost like, was it like a corner or something?
Yeah.
But Martial had no reason to. I'm not justifying the red in it, but I'm just saying maybe.
And then obviously that red card happens. And moving on to Martial, it was fucking pathetic. Honestly, like Martial is our top striker. You cannot be doing that. You cannot be doing that.
No better.
I can sit here and defend what happened, but I can't defend your actions. We're playing against Tottenham. It's a big game. We're at home. You can't be doing that.
They're already on top of the game.
You can't. You cannot be doing that. I'm not saying that. Him going off doesn't mean we'll still get battered, but we need 11 players on the pitch, so that's unacceptable.
You've got to be smart and strong.
You've got to be smart. You've got to be smarter than that.
Definitely.
And obviously, before you know it, it's 3-1. It's 3-1, and I'm looking at my phone, thinking like, I'm not making any phone calls today. I'm not calling anybody today.
It's funny.
It's not this week.
Just getting incoming calls.
It's not this week.
Did he answer?
I was getting incoming calls. You didn't call me.
I called you.
Did you call me?
I called you.
Yeah,
I called you.
The network connection was great.
I called you.
I had network connection.
I left a voice note too.
I had network. I had network connection.
Let's go online. You could show the voice.
Man left the voicemail. We got proof, fam. We got receipt.
You can leave the voicemail, but if I can't listen to it,
what did he say? What was the lady on the phone saying? Willis is about to commit suicide. Fam.
There's 4.
Stress.
How we scored the 4th?
Stress.
Who scored the 4th?
Was it the
Son in it again? He got it.
Even Warrior bag. Jeez.
Let me take this bottle's finished anyway. It's a good it's not JD or anything. It's a good reasoning. Right. So let me talk about Luke Shaw. No. Actually, let me talk about the lack of fucking leadership on the team. The fact that we went 10 man down, should have meant that it should have gone 4-4-1, and we just sit in 2 blocks and we just defend and see the game out. I could not tell you what the boys were doing on the pitch. So we've got De Gea, we've got Maguire, and we've got Pogba. That is the fucking spine of the team. Those are the big players in the team. I did not see one of them leading and saying, this is what we need to do, and we just need to do it for the rest of the game.
Is that a
Fuck it, we've lost the game. No. Sometimes it's got to come down to the players.
I get it, but if it's that early in the game, you don't think a manager should be there barking orders or kind of...
It should be. Yeah. But my argument, my reasoning is, when you're getting paid 100,000 grand plus, I don't give a fuck. You've got to take initiative and make shit happen.
No, I get it, but if you can see, because I think the only way you're probably doing this is so you kind of pretend like you don't want Oli out, so you don't want to draw him out. But all I'm saying,
it's not about that. I didn't. No, it's not. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's not about that. The play. I'm not Oli out. But it's not about that.
If the camera was off, you saying you're not
Oli out. I'm not Oli out. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
No, I didn't say it with the camera in front of you. I said if the camera is not, are you saying Oli in?
Oli in. I haven't lost faith in Oli. When did I say it? I haven't said it. I've not said that bullshit.
Blood, you smoking.
Anyway, let me get back to it. Like I was saying, so David De Gea, Harry Maguire, and Pogba, no fucking leadership in that game. All we needed to do was just fucking defend and see the game out. We didn't do that. It was on the left side, Luke Shaw by Oreo or whatever that nigga, Mr. Oreo. He was just getting overrun. Time and time again.
Listen, that's the best I've seen him
play. You know what? Yo, first of all, I said it to that Tottenham. I said it to a Tottenham fan. Like, he had a good game, but what we got to remember is he had hella space to have a good game, and he didn't have to do that much defending for about 65 minutes or more of the game, which is fair enough. But then that goal, that song, his second goal, where he just slips into there, nobody following him. Nobody. That's what I mean about leadership. If we're just defending, everybody's marking a player and making them take shots outside the box. It was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. It just
too basic, innit?
It was basic errors. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, okay, I'll look at the players. I'll look at Oli, and then I'm looking at the backroom staff now. I'm thinking, who's doing the coaching? Who's doing the coaching? Is it John from BTEC doing BTEC? I don't know who's doing the coaching. I have to start questioning the coaching staff now because doing the basics.
He's a salesman. This guy
doing the basics right. It's not going on.
Can be around the bush.
Like I know.
Love it.
I know. We didn't make any big transfers in the summer in the transfer window.
No, let me just ask one quick thing. Why? I don't even know who's the background staff for Liverpool. I know their faces, Why are you missing Holly and then you're going, who's John over there? Fam, what kind of bullshit is this?
What do you mean, what kind of bullshit is it? I'm talking about the whole staff.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about everybody.
You've not mentioned Holly's name once and
I'm talking about John. Everybody.
But I've not heard
talking about everybody.
To John, fam.
Alright, let me say,
who the fuck is John?
Let me say, Ollie.
This is it.
Are you not listening? Are you not listening?
You're beating around the bush.
No. I'm questioning everybody. Everybody.
You're chatting
It comes down to the whole team. You're not listening. It comes down to the whole team.
But you missed him. You missed by.
Did I miss by? I talked about by. You didn't listen.
Because you didn't talk about.
I said the whole back four. Yes, I did. Rewind the tape. No. No, yes, I did. I said the whole defense. I said the whole defense was a calamity. And by, what did I say?
I'm talking about it.
Because the thing is, that pass happened straight after the red card.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
Are you
Listen,
Fam,
when
you're
you
beating
no,
around the bush,
fucking
fam.
hell. Listen,
No,
when you
you're
rewind
not.
the thing, you'll hear I said, first of all, somebody should have stolen a free kick, and I said, what the fuck is Bailly doing? Because somebody should have been on song, and that's his job. That's what I said when you rewind the thing.
I was talking about the pass. fam.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about Bailly direct pass.
Yeah.
When they on you.
All right, I've forgotten about that.
Eh?
That's what I haven't spoken
you
about. I
forgot?
haven't spoken about that.
Same way you forgot
Again,
about Holly,
that's
yeah? Cool. Say no more.
Anyway.
Fam, you're beating him.
Anyway,
My question is,
that-
who the fuck is John? Who's John?
If you were listening, I was
Who's
making a
John?
mockery of it. You weren't listening. I'm
But
talking
okay,
about the
but
lack
you've not mentioned
of-
the guy's name. How does that even make sense from? That's what I'm
Fuck,
saying.
it was a joke. If you were
It's
listening,
not a
you
joke.
caught on.
Nah,
But let me
don't
talk.
backtrack.
Let me
Don't
talk.
backtrack.
It's my
It's
talk.
not a
It's
joke.
me talking. It's
So
not
now
you.
you're gassing
It's
you
not
chatting
you.
shit.
It's not you.
I'm just drawing you out when
Listen,
you're
take a
chatting-
drink.
I'm drawing
Shut
you
up
out.
and let me talk.
I'm drawing you out because
Let
you're
me
chatting
talk.
shit.
Let me talk. I'm
You
not
see,
talking shit.
Fam,
I'm
you
not
are
talking
though.
shit.
You are though.
I'm not talking
and
shit.
you know it, fam. You're
I'm not
chatting
talking
shit.
shit. I'm not talking shit.
All he's there. You're
Now let
talking
me
about
get
John.
now. Let me get back. Let me get back. Let me get back. Let me get back. Let me get back.
Actually, one question
Can I
about
talk?
Oli. Can I ask you
No,
one question
no,
about
no.
Oli?
You're not. You're not. It's me talking.
Okay, you can talk. I'm
It's
gonna
me
ask you a question
talking.
about Oli.
It's
Well,
me
See what
talking.
I'm saying? This guy is.
Have I finished? Have I finished my analysis of the
Carry
game?
on, carry on.
What were you saying here? Saying shit. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
We're letting you talk. Carry on.
Oh, what? About a half an hour later?
You're arguing with yourself now, fam.
No. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right, let me talk.
You're
Right.
arguing with yourself.
First of all, I was talking about the backroom staff because in the continuous week, I can talk about the whole
Since when you
team.
even talking about backroom stuff?
I'm talking about it. It's my
I've
time.
never
to
even heard
fucking
this
talk.
information on the platform. Oh, fam.
When you're talking, you talk about your shit.
How am I
You
even
talk about your shit. I'm talking about my shit.
How am
Listen,
I
yeah.
even- I've
Listen,
never
yeah.
heard.
Let me ask you, yeah. Let me ask you something, yeah. Who? So you're telling me.
Because of the kit man.
You're telling me.
Like, get the lady. Like, what the hell?
So you're telling me.
Where's the pasta?
Get out of it, fam.
You're not listening.
I watch
You're not
Sports
listening.
all the
Are
time.
you gonna shut up and let me
I
talk?
watch Sky Sport News.
Alright, chat your shit.
I watch Roy
Chat your
Keane
shit.
going hard
Chat
on
your
players,
shit.
going hard on managers.
Chat your
I've
shit.
never heard
Chat your
backrooms.
shit.
I watch everyone go
Chat your
sick.
shit.
I'm not there.
Chat your
Oh,
shit.
who's the
Chat
second
your
coach?
shit.
Who's the assistant
Chat your
manager?
shit.
Blood. Talk about the
Chat your
leading guy
shit,
first,
man.
innit?
Talk about your shit.
No, no.
Listen, at the end of the day,
Get out of it.
I don't know if you've ever been to football training. You turn up to football training and you expect your coaches to coach
Who
you
did
and
they
help
sack
you improve.
first?
Are you listening?
I watched Sky
Aye,
Sport
it's me
News.
talking.
Okay, today they sacked Mike
Alright,
Phelan.
talk.
Since
Talk.
when did you see that?
Talk your shit.
Since when
Talk
did you
your
see
shit.
that?
Talk your shit.
Okay, name
Talk
apart
your
from
sh-
Carrie,
talk
name
your
your
shit.
backroom stuff.
Talk your shit.
Apart
Talk
from
your shit.
Arteta,
Can
name
I
your backroom stuff.
talk? Can I talk?
Apart from Klopp,
Can I talk?
let me name my backroom
So what?
stuff.
Is it just Klopp who manages to hold a fucking Liverpool?
That's not the point.
Is it just Klopp?
The point is,
it just Oli
the
who
point
does
is
the whole
that
managing?
there's no way.
Are you listening?
There's no way.
Are you
That's
listening?
not, I'm not even
Are
letting
you listening?
I'm not even letting you
Are you
justify
listening?
it.
Let me
You
finish
are-
talking.
I don't care.
Mind your own business and let me
I
talk
don't
about
care.
my
No.
team.
No, when you
No,
chatting
no,
shit.
I'm
No,
not
when you
chatting
chatting
shit.
shit.
I'm
There's
not
no way.
chatting shit.
There's no way.
I'm not chatting
There's
shit.
no way, fam.
I'm not chatting shit. Anyway,
Oli in.
let me carry on. Moving forward next week, we clearly need to work on our tactics and our defending. And clearly, certain people on the panel don't know how to shut their mouth and let others talk. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'll tell you what. Next week, I'll come to the studio and I'll do this when you're talking. Yeah,
Listen,
I'll do this and keep constantly. Yeah,
Football, man. It's football. Don't worry about it.
but anyway,
I said
so
it's only football.
shit-
Don't cry about it.
But anyway, it is what it is. We played shit against Tottenham. We lost the game, and we've got to change. Otherwise, it's just going to be the same as last season.
Oli in.
And at the moment, without making any of the signings that Oli actually wanted, it does look like it's going to be a similar season to last. So it is what it is. But
So special mentions this week. I think for me, I feel like there's 3 teams that should be mentioned in the special mention. I think there's 3 teams that should get it. I couldn't really differentiate between them. Obviously,
You'd have to give it Villa.
there's Villa that plays you. Then also there's Tottenham because you don't go away to United
But
but
they
it's
were
6-1
down,
to
though.
Villa. Yeah,
No,
but they were playing well before that. And then there's West Ham who went away to Leicester and not only beat them 3-0, they outplayed them. They stopped Leicester from getting a shot on target. Also at Leicester's ground.
No, but I think Villa will definitely be in that
I'm
house.
going to give it to Villa. It's an unexpected win, and it was a great win.
So special mention this week goes to Villa. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Until next week, please follow the YouTube channel,
2
the
weeks,
Insta Instagram. We'll be back next week with a match previews and transfer roundup as well. So please follow the Instagram channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the page. Thank you for all the love and watching.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next week. Bye bye.